Welcome to the Philadelphia Seagulls. I'm just going to post a video up here about the Giants actually releasing Kyle Rudolph. Now, Kyle Rudolph was scheduled to make $5.2 million this year, and basically to lighten the load off Evan Ingram, even though Evan Ingram's terrible. Evan Ingram couldn't catch COVID, so I don't know why they still keep harping on that guy. If he was doing that kind of shit in Philadelphia, he would have been gone 10 years ago, okay? But, Kyle Rudolph was a big name in Minnesota, and they brought him in to improve their tight end room pretty much. Now, he's on the market. I was thinking maybe the Eagles should look into him. He'd be a good secondary tight end option. The Eagles don't really have a great tight end room right now. I mean, they have Dallas Goedert, who's great, but Jack Stoll's unproven. He actually dealt with a few injuries last year, and Tyree Jackson, I think he just tore his ACL. Showed promise, but he is just learning the tight end position. He was a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, undrafted. Howie liked him enough to stash him and, bring him back later in the year, but that didn't work out too well. Not many results. But Kyle Rudolph, he's proven. I think in his top years, he's had 800 yards somewhere in there, and his down years, he's usually around 400, so he can catch the ball. He's a way better run blocker, and he's actually a pretty good pass blocker too. So you want to do those 12-man sets, which Jalen Hurts seems to like. So he might benefit from someone like Kyle Rudolph, and he's a mountain. He's 6'6", 265, I think he is. Yeah, 265. So in the red zone, that's going to be a huge target for Jalen Hurts. Plus, it's going to lighten the load off of Dallas Goedert because where Rudolph can catch the ball and do some things after the catch, you can't just leave him out there by himself, and maybe they won't be as quick to bring a safety down on top of Goedert. He's a two-time Pro Bowler. If you bring him in, then your tight end room is a little bit crowded. Then you'd have 4 tight ends. I don't think the Eagles would want to take 4 tight ends. Jack Stoll showed more than Tyree Jackson last year in his limited amount of snaps, but they seem to like Tyree Jackson. Maybe see if you can get away with him on the practice squad and go with, 3 tight ends. And if you don't want to do that, maybe explore the option of Jack Stoll moving to fullback. And it sounds crazy. He's 6'4", but I think he would do pretty well because he ran a 4.6 at the combine. And just for reference, the Eagles running back Jordan Howard, that's actually what he ran at the combine. So he's not slow, and he can move, and he's a good blocker, and I think he'd be well suited to a fullback position, whether they want to explore that or not. But if you could get Kyle Rudolph for a veteran minimum, I'd do it. I'd bring him in. He's a better option than bringing back Richard Rodgers and those guys. He's a 32, and he's also played for the Giants last year because everybody in the NFC East loves signing our players that we cut, whether that gives them some type of insight towards whatever the coaching staff wants to do the year, or the just on some schemes, maybe some signs. I don't know if it helps that much, but it seems like Corey Clement's been on every goddamn team in the NFC East. They all like doing that to us. We don't really sign a whole lot of their players, but maybe that's why we're usually on top. But anyways, we just don't sign garbage. But that's all I'm going to get into that today. Just what do you think about Kyle Rudolph? I would say sign him as maybe a 1-year veteran minimum. What do you guys think? Like, subscribe, and write your comments down below.